Hello and welcome to Predecessor. This is not my first time playing this game, but I've been having so much fun with this game, as you can tell by my count level rewards. Anyways, I've been enjoying this so much that I thought I'd place a little bit of it for the channel, because why not? Except... Oh. Give me 1 second. There.
The dawn rises on Sanctuary.
I believe what I want to play is in jungle. And there's a specific role I'd like to show. And at the minimum, each role has its own advantages. Each character has its own advantages and disadvantages. So far, my favorite one to play is Zarus.
I have arrived.
Or... actually, don't know if I even pronounced it right.
The battle begins in
this guy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will admit that when it comes to certain types of fantasies, there are some creatures I simply don't know the names of or know how to pronounce the names of correctly. But regardless of whether I know the name of a character or how to pronounce it, just if I have fun with the game, I have fun with the game. And in the end, when it comes to playing games, it's good to have fun than to not have fun. Let's see. I also have no clue how similar or different this is to other games, because quite frankly, when it comes to games, like, there are billions of games out there online. Odds are I'll never even hear of a fourth of them in my lifetime. And that's just being optimistic. Nonetheless, is what it is, and if I have fun, I'll have fun. If the game isn't fun, I'm not going to do much about it. I also do like how this has a mechanic where you don't start off with all abilities from the start. So you have to manually unlock certain abilities by just playing.
You cannot break me.
Oh. Now this little fire orb. All my allies are here.
An ally has been slain.
Ooh.
Power grows. Skill rises.
You have to admit that early on, all characters seem really weak, but over time they do get powerful, so if you are a new player that hasn't played this before, if you feel like you're not doing well from the start, just know that it's simply, you're not going to do as much damage from the start as what you'll do in the end game. because as you go through new things, you do get a little bit stronger as the match progresses, even if it's not by much. And at first you usually don't notice it, but oh well. Just don't feel discouraged if things don't go as planned.
Another step towards divinity. Enemy has been slain.
Let's...
Double kill.
Yeah, it's also good to not fight minions directly unless you have a significant advantage. Also, do not let enemies slay you, because if they do slay you, they will give you a penalty on when you come back. But what's it called? You know, there's a thing that allows you to go from the front lines to basically respawning, but then you get certain perks. Oh, right there. And I'm going to basically respawn. That's going to give me a few things.
This will serve its purpose.
Especially health, because otherwise you don't normally get much health even with the natural regeneration.
An ally has been slain.
And you do lose certain perks when you do respawn. But it's a small price considering you do, say, keep more points, then you won't lose as much by just manually respawning than getting slain in combat.
An ally tower is under attack.
Fire Orb isn't going to be back for a while.
Witness my evolution. My hand, your death will come.
I have to be honest, I have no idea if that purple bar is energy or stamina or what exactly it is.
Enemy tower is under attack.
Pretty sure it's going to be either stamina or energy, like for magic. Or some of the characters in this game do have magic, while some don't.
This is not real. I do not lose.
Speaking of being slain, when you die, you do have a while that you have to wait to respawn, and the farther into a match it is, the longer the respawn. Fire Orb's back.
Adversary emerges. Feel the wrath of a god.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Also, on a different note, because each class does things a little differently, there's certain things you can and can't do. Like, for example, if I were to be a support, I would not be able to fight these minions and get the orb that I have right now. Oh well, it's not something worth complaining about.
You cannot run from fate. Enemy is unstoppable. cower. Slain.
Oh, another thing is a bit of a spoiler. The matches can sometimes last up to an hour to 2 hours. So this is a game to play if you know you're going to have a lot of time. Because otherwise you will just find yourself needing more time to play to finish a match than what you actually have for it to finish whatever you have planned for that day that you play. Not the best explaining how this arena works. In essence, you have 5 champions per side. You have minions that spawn on each side. And then minions serve as offense, but for defense you will have like these sentries that have the ability to heal the heroes. But, or heal the champions. That does attack any enemies that go near it. Oh crap.
Is unstoppable. An allied tower is up. An ally has been slain.
I'm back. Let's do this again. Fire orb, snap back. These smaller enemies though.
Enemy, this will be. An tower is under attack.
My ally's not doing well, so.
Your skill rises. Another step towards divinity.
Yeah. It's also good to attack in large numbers, but... Oh yeah, going back to what I was talking about a bit for this mode. The main goal is there's going to be a key structure that you only have one of, and the objective is to eliminate the enemy's core stone. I also believe it's called a core stone. I keep forgetting what it's called. Essentially, it's the one thing that if it gets destroyed, it's instantly game over. And you basically play until either yours gets destroyed or your opponent's crystal gets destroyed.
An enemy tower is under attack.
That's the crystal thing from my side.
An ally has been slain. You're not going anywhere.
Oh. You can also see what your allies are doing whenever you get taken down for a limited time.
An allied tower is under attack. An allied tower has been destroyed.
One of the things you also notice as you go through these matches is the longer the match, the more powerful your characters get. Which I only guess it has to do with a feature in the game, which is basically the more experience you get until you eventually winning the battle. And you notice it, like, the farther in you go, the more damage you'll do to certain things. Some characters it's more noticeable than others.
I am unstoppable. An enemy tower is under attack.
Yeah.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Yeah. You have to admit that all the time I've spent playing this, it's actually well balanced. Like, my only disadvantage is internet. If you have good internet, then you can play this no problem.
An enemy
But
tower
that is just my opinion
attack.
as predecessor.
Will even a god record? This is not real.
Even my shield didn't block that. Crap. Well. One of the things that you can do in this game is if you make a mistake, you can learn to do things a little bit better. You know that's one of two, like, very special bosses, like, or boss-like things in this map. I do not know what everything does, just honestly speaking.
An enemy has been slain. My hand, your death. Come. Legendary.
Hopefully that holds.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Okay, that got my ally killed, maybe.
An ally tower has been destroyed.
Oh, crap. And you have to admit, I probably have an option to play this with actual players. But to be honest, I don't mind doing this with NPCs that much.
Have a taste of Nia. My power grows. Enemy tower is under attack.
And this is also a game where a lot of things depend on how well the team is doing overall. Like, is one person spending too much time on the offense and not doing any defending? Or is one person doing too much defense and not enough offense? Which, depending on the layout of the character roster, things will happen a little differently.
Crowd await.
Ooh,
The adversary emerges.
double kill does not happen very often. I'm not going in until the reinforcements are on.
Is under attack.
3, 2.
My hand, your death. Come.
And I'm gonna be back in 3, 2, 1. You know that those augmentations that keep showing up on the left do something to the playability, but I do not know what.
Enemy is unstoppable. An allied tower is under attack. You cannot run from fate.
Oh crap, that was fast.
Allied tower is under attack.
Not sure what who did that, but one of them was able to stun the crap out of me. Definitely one of these things that I don't like about the bots is sometimes they'll just look in a really weird direction and it does. Other than that, the bots usually don't do anything too special or weird.
Strength. Witness my evolution. Double kill. You're a stepping stone on my path of sin.
Sometimes I have a reason to talk, sometimes I use up all my talking.
Taste of near.
Oh!
I am unstoppable.
Make a hole!
Heavy weighs the glory of battle. This is not real. I do not lose. A taste of the
I'll let you into this plan.
Your destruction is nigh. The rift opens. The stars fall. An enemy tower is under attack.
That's midline. That's weird. Why are 3 in midline? Also leaves the right exposed, which means I can go there.
The crowd awaits.
What in the world is this? Oh, that's like a raid boss. Okay.
Double kill.
Never once have I encountered that while playing this.
Tower is under attack.
3, 2.
You're a stepping stone on my path of ascendance.
Also, I've been targeting the male range fighters specifically, just because getting rid of them does help with getting rid of... Actually, not just getting rid of, but also helps with making it so there's more allies than enemies. I have to go back and wait for reinforcements.
Speed. The arena.
One benefit of using my ult though that practice for him. Yep, I'm dead. Yeah, if all 4 of them are there, you can't do anything about it because 4 on 1. If you're the 1, you're not gonna last very long. Unless you're the only one with full health bar, and they're at low health each.
I'll crush you. The stars fall.
You have to admit, this is a beautiful map, so I have no idea if there's other maps, or it's just this one for people who are low rank, I don't know. It is a well-detailed map.
Your destruction is nigh.
7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Crush you. An enemy inhibitor is under attack. The crowd awaits. I'll crush you.
Well, that happens.
You cannot run from fate. An allied tower is under attack. The unworthy shall cower. An ally has been slain. At my hand, your death will come. An allied inhibitor is under attack. You cannot run from fate. Enemy has been slain. My power grows. An ally has been slain. An allied inhibitor is under attack. You're a stepping stone on my path. This
I'm hoping I don't have to break this video into 2 parts because my recording limitation says maximize an hour.
enemy has been slain. An allied inhibitor is under attack. An allied inhibitor is under attack.
3, 2, 1.
Inhibitor has been destroyed. The Allied core is under attack.
Oh, crap.
Speed. The mighty fall.
Well, looks like this is going to be a less than ideal fight.
My hand.
Crap. You only have one tower on my side.
Is under attack. The unworthy shall cower. An allied inhibitor has fallen.
Oh, crap. That can't be good.
Join me in the arena.
Oh, it's the other guy like flying house.
Adversary emerges. Welcome to the Colosseum of Nia.
Probably the most wasted use of that ultimate. It does help for getting away.
An enemy has been slain.
What the heck?
An ally has been executed. The allied core is under attack. The allied core is under attack. You cannot run from fate.
Oh,
An allied inhibitor is under attack. Have a taste of Nia.
oh, crap. Well, as long as the minions are gone, I have a huge advantage. Because the minions are what the number one thing it was we had pushing advances. Also the number one thing that can overwhelm the system. I understand why they make it take much longer, like quite a while for you to build them back later in the matches. It does sometimes get long.
Destruction is nigh! How does that feel? The Allied Corps is under attack.
Yeah, Core's not gonna last. Well, that's what it looks like when you're defeated, and it'll show the enemy team. Anyways, that's just a little taste of Predecessor, and thank you for watching, and have a good day, everyone.